and I fucking took off to my fucking car.
Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to wipe our ass with paper?
They're a lot easier to manage.
Oh, that's controversial. I just want to know, what is your most instinctual thing you do?
It's time for the 10:30 Brekky podcast, the most important podcast on planet Earth, hosted by Dak and Seth.
All right, Dak, let's get this baby started, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to start with talking about my headspace right now. I don't think I'm personally in the best headspace right now to be doing a podcast.
Yeah.
My brain is fucked. Yeah. So yeah, I woke up this morning. It was a late night with the boys.
Of course.
Wish you were there. We were just playing like 31, just like some like dollar bill gambling, just having fun, right?
Yeah.
And realized it was 2 a.m. And you know, when it's 2 a.m., you're deep into it. At this point, you're like, do I just rally and keep going? Like,
yes.
Is the point where you either make the decision to cut it off and just try to like recover for tomorrow?
100%.
Or just keep going balls to the wall. And so I decided to kind of like do a little bit of both. I was trying to like do a half and half thing. I don't feel great today. I have like a headache, like a bad headache.
Oh, yes.
It's just like a lingering one. Those ones like side, like a little cluster headache, whatever those fuckers are called.
Yeah.
Anyway, I might be all over the place with my like brain.
No, that's how I am. Like when I go to your place on like a Friday, Saturday night. I come back and I have work at 11. I'm fucking just like suffering all day.
You get to sit there and push carts all day, and you're just like
suffering. Oh. I'm like, I got like some shakes. I'm like, fuck this. What am I doing?
It's the worst. And then like I woke up this morning, right? And you kind of you have to like test the waters. Am I okay? Am I going to be fine today? Or is it going to be one of those days? And usually Saturdays, honestly, like I'm fine. I know it's like another day, like a freedom. So like I'm going to probably just pretend I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. It gets away the hangover.
It's relatable. But yeah, I woke up this morning, roll out of bed. I was like, I feel too damn good for where I should be right now. It's because the alcohol was still in my system and I felt great, right? You just get up and you're like talking to everybody like, dude, I feel way too good for 4 hours of sleep right now. Mm-hmm. Anyway, long story short, I think there's no other better way to kick off this podcast than we drink because,
of course.
Yeah, I mean, why not? What is another way to get rid of a hangover other than just bite the hair of the dog and keep drinking, right?
Yeah, just drink.
Exactly.
It's the best way to finish.
Maybe we get the cat out of the frame here.
Hey,
there's a fucking cat.
Shitbag.
Just kind of out of the way.
There we go.
Okay. All right, Dak. So, hello, everybody. I'm Seth.
Yes, I'm Dak.
Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, this is our first podcast, so just bear with us. But honestly, the reason we're starting this podcast, Dak and I, is because we are probably we have the best insights in the world. We have the best outlook on life than anyone else on the planet Earth.
Oh, yes.
So bear with us and enjoy this ride of the podcast because we're going to have some good stories to tell. And Dak's a fucking beast. He might be a man of little words.
Oh, yes.
And people are like, why the fuck is he on a podcast? But when it comes out, Dak is a fucking beast. So bear with us and enjoy the pod. Cheers, Dak. Let's do it, huh? Cheers.
Oh, yes.
So what am I drinking? I'm drinking the Midtown Chocolate Espresso Martini. Does that have caffeine in it? Because I want it.
I assume it has caffeine in it.
I'm a fucking caffeine addict.
If it's espresso, I assume it has like some caffeine in it.
And you're drinking a good old Busch Light?
Of course.
All right.
My drink of choice.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh.
Now, honestly, what the fuck? That was pretty good. A little whack. It doesn't feel like it's real.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. That was actually really solid.
That was good.
Are you a caffeine fiend?
No, not really.
Dude, how the fuck do you operate? How do you do it?
I just function.
Dude,
well.
I envy people that like literally operate day-to-day basis without any caffeine in their body. Like,
well, I mean the ADD does help.
Yeah.
It keeps me like a little bit wired.
Right.
Not intentionally or not like meaning to, but like fucking it just does it.
So you just like normally when you wake up, you don't like crave caffeine because you've never been addicted to it, right?
No, I just wake up. I'm like, all right, another day. Let's go on.
I drink a lot of caffeine. Like I drink a lot of I have espresso shots every morning.
Yeah.
And then I'll drink I'll have like an energy drink. Usually it's like espresso shot just to not feel as guilty. It's like more natural feeling, whatever. And then I'll have like a noon brew, which is like whatever, a tea. And then I'll have like I don't know. I just like have like a lot of caffeine throughout the day. And I try to limit myself, but like honestly, I just feel like a better person with caffeine in my soul. So
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm just fucking no caffeine. My body operates well without it. I mean, I don't usually eat fucking breakfast, so I fucking function decently well with like one meal a day.
yeah, so you just do the fasting shit. Honestly, I feel way better. Like I've heard a lot of people talk about this, like where they feel way better when they have like little to no food in their stomach, like clear minded and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I could like rule the world, and then I eat like a bowl of noodles, and immediately it just goes downhill. Yeah, it's literally how it feels. But anyway, yeah, I do envy you for not having any caffeine ever in your soul. Like, I think it's like a very important thing for me is to have caffeine.
Yeah.
So it drives me crazy. Like every day I'm just like wake up and I have to like, I like look forward to that like dopamine high of caffeine. Yeah. So so far this podcast, I have started off by talking about how alcohol's great and I am addicted to caffeine. So maybe we just pivot away from that. I don't know. It's tough, dude. It is. It's the world we live in though. And I think everybody's hooked on caffeine. So yeah, I could say it again, but I think it's important that you can like function without it, because I think it's the one drug that everybody pretends is not a drug, that no one's addicted, but we're all addicted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
No.
But
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
no. I mean, I might like fucking on my meal breaks at fucking Walmart, I'll go over to Sam's Club and fucking I might have like a bit of a pop and whatnot.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I don't really have like much caffeine or whatnot in my system. I'm just like naturally fucking a little hyperactive.
Yeah, you got the ADD in your blood, bro.
Yeah.
Not at all. But is it in your blood, right? Isn't that what happened?
I have no fucking clue about it.
Dude, like I said, we're going to inform the world.
Yeah.
The best information ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, long story short, I think another problem with you and caffeine is I've been around you forever, bro. Like, we've been homies for a long time now. And
yes.
I think every time I've seen you consume caffeine, it's not been good. Now, we don't need to get into detail, but one time we were going to a movie. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to a movie. What was it, Avengers?
I think it was like Infinity War, the first part.
Yeah, so you were pumped up because you love these movies, dude. You get into a zone. Like, we were with a bunch of dudes, right? And we're just hanging out in the parking lot, doing things.
Oh, yes.
Pre-movie, pre-gaming for the movie, right? And,
yeah.
Dak gets into the zone, like, where everybody else is kind of chatting and talking. Dak's, like, zoned in, like, the movie's going to happen in 30 minutes. Let's get in there now. Like, he doesn't want to be late, right? So we're, doing our thing. And you were drinking, like, a Red Bull or a Monster?
I think I was given like the leftovers of a Red Bull.
Okay, whatever. You're drinking somebody's Red Bull, like half of it, maybe. Whatever. Yeah, maybe you could tell this part of the story because I don't really remember.
No, it didn't end well. I ended up drinking that Red Bull and some other stuff happened.
Okay, the other stuff was he probably doesn't remember. We're all out in the movie theater. It's getting close to movie time, but you can just walk in. It's a small movie theater where like you don't have to like worry about a line or something. But Dak just bolts. Goes right to the into the movie theater alone, and there's like 16 of us, right? Like, like, where'd he go? Oh, he's already in the movie theater. I'm like, what are you doing? Where'd he go? So anyway, we mind our business. We show up as the movie's starting, and were you in the theater, or you weren't there?
I wasn't in the theater itself. I was in the building.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So we walk into the theater thinking Dak's gonna be sitting down, like have a role for us. The theater's empty. Dak's not in there. The movie's about to start. We start watching the movie. And I'm still like, where's Dak? Dude, where is he? And me and my homie are like, where's Dak? Where the hell is he? So, I don't know, maybe like 20, 30 minutes go by. I'm like, all right, I got to go find Dak. So I go right to the bathroom. There was 2 stalls in the bathroom, and it was busy in there. Like, there's people washing their hands and shit.
Yeah.
And I just see legs sprawled out on one of the stalls. And I'm like, no. Why is somebody sitting like flat on the ground in a dirty ass bathroom? And it's just you, dude. I look on the stall, you're fucking clunked, dude. Like I'm like, dude, Dak, are you okay? And I'm like, Dak, and you just didn't respond. So me and my buddy crawl underneath the stall. People were like in there, like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Like, what are they doing? What is he doing in there? And we're like shaking you, trying to wake you up, Dak, and you're like, I'm like, Dak, not in public. What is going on, bro? You pretty much just like died. Like you like overdosed on caffeine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. So anyway, 10 minutes go by. We're trying to wake you up. I just call your mom. And that's just how it went. Like I just called your mom. She came and me and my homie fucking had to lift you up out of the bathroom. You're not a light dude. Nobody is. I'm not
back
lifting
then,
any human.
I was probably like 320 back in high school.
Dude, you're fucking tank. It doesn't really matter. Even myself, it would suck to lift some grown man off the ground.
Yeah.
And so we had to like shoulder on shoulder. We're just carrying you, dragging you out. And there's people like, oh my God, what the fuck? This is a movie theater. And it just looked like we came from a fucking rave or something. Like we just did a bunch of Molly and dropped down on the floor, dude. Anyway, I was so confused.
Oh, God.
But yeah, we dragged you out, and then your mom was just like, I felt like the bad brother. You know, I just felt like it was all my fault. Like someone gave him a damn Red Bull. Maybe some other things too, but whatever. It was. Yeah.
No, mom was worried. I'm like, I just need some sleep. I'll be fine, mom. Don't worry. Woke up 13 hours later, feeling like great, perfect, like nothing else could go wrong.
Hey, you're still here today, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've had some addiction caffeine stories, but yeah. We should kind of explain like how we met a little bit and like, which I don't even know if I know the story of how we met.
I mean, we first met like in fucking middle school for fucking basketball.
Yeah, was it basketball?
Yeah, it was basketball back in middle school. We were on the solid B team for 3 years.
Yeah, dude, I was an all-star in basketball.
Oh, yes.
Like I was a hometown hero. Like you could ask anybody from my hometown, they would all be like, "Yeah, Seth was probably
Yes.
the best basketball player."
Yes, Seth had his patented fairy shot.
Yep. Yeah, Dak and I met. I think it was like middle school basketball.
Yeah.
I'd say we became homies.
Yep.
Or at least knew each other. I wouldn't say we were like close, but
Yeah.
same basketball team, B team. If you didn't know, there's an A and B team.
Yes,
the team is
yes.
basically just like, we'll let you guys play basketball, but you guys kind of fucking suck. That's literally what the B team was.
Is
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how the B team was.
Yes.
It was just a bunch of like hooligans.
Oh, yes.
And we'd all just like fucking run around with our heads cut off. There was a couple players like that carried us. Like,
Oh, yes.
we had a few dudes that carried us.
Oh, 100% we did.
Yeah, but we were probably one of the worst players on the team. You and I.
Oh, yeah. No. I'd occasionally like throw up like a 3 that would make it and be like, woohoo, let's go, fucking boys.
Yeah, you just like fucking balls to the wall. Fuck it, dude. It worked. I would do the fairy. Dak referred the fairy. It was literally a 3-point shot where it's like off balance. You fling off one. You're like a left foot, and you fling out your right foot, so you look like a little fairy, and you're shooting like a fadeaway 3.
Yeah.
I always did it in practice. I did it think maybe once in the game and actually fucking sunk it once. So like,
Yeah.
it was kind of weird. We were pretty like our coach was dope. Willie, he was a dope guy.
Willie was dope.
Yeah,
I
good
see
guy.
him from time to time now.
Yeah, he was a good guy. He was very motivational.
Yes.
Like, I was scared of him, so I was like, dude, I'm gonna do good at basketball because he's scary. But he was like a really good homie, like good guy.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Yeah. I think that was where we met, and then we, we both sucked at basketball, so we had that in common. Mm-hmm. And then
Went to fucking high school. Did basketball. Seth fucking played the game. I was the fucking team manager for fucking basketball back in high school.
I barely made the team. I had to, dude. There was so many bad players like trying because in high school you have to try out. For the
Yeah.
team. You can't just get on the team.
Yeah.
which is good. They shouldn't just let people on
Of
the
course.
team. It's not like a sympathy game. This basically came down to me and this other guy, and I had to do. His name was Ahmed. We had to do a 1v. I had to do a 1v1. It was basically like. Basically, the coaches are probably like, okay, these guys both suck, but someone's got to be on the team. We have to hit the max. We have to hit the count or whatever for tryouts. So they're like, okay, let's just have these two do a one-on-one game, and whoever wins is basically on the team. And I never played harder in my life, dude. The hardest basketball game. I think that was probably the hardest. That was probably the hardest I've ever gone in basketball. Mm-hmm. He's like skin and bones. Like I was skin and bones too, but he was like very skinny and like bony. And he'd like fucking elbow me, and dude, it was like painful to play him, like box him out and shit. I felt like there was nails and shit on me. Yeah, it sucked, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? He's a nice kid though, but I beat him at the end of the day. I think I beat him by like a point. I think it was like 21.
Yeah.
And I made the team. And it was the B team.
Yes.
And I don't remember if we were good. I don't think I played much. I don't think I played more than
I think
5
we
minutes.
were. I think we were okay.
Yeah. Well, because there was actual players that were good. Like, don't get me wrong. There was good players, just not me.
Yeah.
I was unathletic. I was good at track.
Yes.
It. Like I could run in a straight line, well, like a curved line. But that's it. That's all I had. I had not an athlete bone in my body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's okay though.
Oh yes.
I mean, Dak, you were good at football. Yeah. You want to tell that story?
Oh yeah. No.
Dak, what was it, freshman year?
No. This was
Sophomore
junior.
year? Junior year, you tried out for football.
I did try out for football junior year.
And that's different. Like everybody makes the team for football.
Oh yeah.
It's just
100%.
you might not,
Everyone makes it.
right. You might not play like me.
Yes.
I didn't play senior year for a couple reasons, but we can get into that later.
There were a lot of times I kind of just like they had like this sign-in system, and I would just kind of just sign in, and then say "fuck this shit" and dip.
You just run away.
Just go to my car, go to the movie theater, watch a movie, maybe 2.
For real? You would go to the movie theater?
Yeah, I go to sit in fucking Magic.
Because your parents thought you were at practice still?
Yes.
You mother trucker. I didn't know that.
I would do like a double feature. I'd go and buy a ticket for one. I'd look at the movie times and be like, okay, these 2 are kind of close. I kind of want to watch these both. I'd go in, fucking watch one, get some popcorn again, go to the fucking other one.
What? Dude, I had no idea you did this. You fuck. You little shit.
Dude, it was
You're a little con man, dude. There's a lot of stories where Dak is like a little sneaky fuck. He's very like analytical with this thing. Are you serious?
Yes, no, I would fucking just be like, it was either there or I'd just like find some parking lot and I'd just like do nothing for.
You just sit there, watch YouTube or something?
Yeah, just like do nothing for like 3 hours until it's like 6, 7 o'clock, and then be like, all right, time to go back.
Nice, dude. Yeah, so Dak, there was a few times where like, okay, we had a sign-in system. Dak already said that, and a lot of times also coach started to catch on that people weren't, like some people were not, like they'd sign in. This is pre-practice. You'd sign in, and then like it'd be like, okay, so because there's so many people on the team, like you can't really head count all the time.
Yeah.
We had to do the head count now to like triple check our sign-in system is accurate. And there was one day, it's at the end of practice too.
Yeah.
So like to prove everyone's been there the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Dak wasn't there.
No.
But
no,
he signed in.
I fucking signed in. I think we were in the middle of practice. I'm like, I don't think anyone's looking. And I fucking took off to my fucking car.
Dude, we were looking, dude. I turned around. I'm like, is that? There he goes. And I thought there was someone ready to pick you up, bro. I swear it was like a drive-by. You like hopped in a car with your full equipment on, dude. You had your helmet on, shoulder pads, and you hopped in a car and gone, bro. Smooth motion, like some GTA heist, bro. It was crazy.
Oh my god!
I mean, I give you props, bro. You were good at it, and you definitely got caught a few times.
Oh yes, 100%.
But it was funny.
Oh yes, I loved it.
I think for track, I had a couple shenanigan stories. Like the first day of track practice is the worst day for sprinters, especially because we have to run like a mile the first day. It's just like a thing we have to do. It's like our initiation thing, whatever. And every year, like you're trying to figure out a way out of this mile, right? So of course I'm finding a way out. And I was in like the 400. So it's like, no, I'm not running a mile today. So 2 years in a row, like we'd basically just like hide somewhere or like in the school or like we would run like down the block enough where the coach would see us run away. And then we'd have a homie come pick us up in the car. We'd just hop in the car. But senior year, we're the seniors, right? We're like supposed to be good, like we're supposed to be the leaders and show good, like to the sophomores and freshmen and shit. And we did the car method. I remember our buddy picked us up in his truck and we were whipping around in the truck, like laughing at people as they're running by. But this year they incorporated checkpoints to like sign in while you're running.
Oh my gosh.
So there was coaches at checkpoints and we didn't go to any of those damn checkpoints. So we get back into the locker room. We think we're slick, right? Coach, end of practice. He's like, all right, everybody go home. He's like, except for boom, Seth, Jared, Jake, like just names off me and all my friends. We're like, no. And then we had to go run the mile. He made us just run the mile. Because like we couldn't get kicked off the team because we would just have no team. Like we'd be fucked.
Yeah,
But
of course.
I wish I had like the motivation I have now
Yeah,
in these sports because I could probably do something with them.
of course.
What was next? Like what? How did we? I think we started to. You're kind of in a bad phase, whatever.
Yeah.
And in high school, and
Yup.
I started vlogging in high school. Like the classic vlogs were at a hot moment at this
yes,
point.
they
So like
were.
everybody was vlogging. Like Casey Neistat, David Dobrik, all these people were vlogging.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I want to vlog. Like I'm gonna vlog. So I
Yeah.
started just vlogging, the most cringy shit, right? But it was fun. Like I really enjoyed it. It was like a lot of fun. It's still out there, the YouTube channel. I started vlogging Dak because Dak's a person that everybody wants to know more about, right? He's a mysterious being.
Oh, yes.
And we did the weekly Dakota every week. I would do like a weekly Dakota with you. And people actually fucked with it. I think it was the only reason people watched the vlogs because they were just like, you would just say goofy shit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's kind of how I knew there was some potential in Dak being an internet face,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No. There were times I remember there was a fucking basketball game and I think I was leaving early because I was fucking sick and I couldn't do the manager whatnot.
Couldn't manage that game?
Yeah.
No.
I think it was like a Red Wing game and fucking kids were like, yo, are you Dakota from the weekly Dak?
That was the first
like,
time you got recognized, huh?
Yeah. I was
And then
like, oh shit. Yeah, that's me. Dude,
Yeah.
we love your shit.
That's funny because we'd like average like 400 views video, and it was just like people from high school. And I feel like everybody fucking hated me low key. There was a lot of people. I won't say your fucking names, but I know you motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. You suck. Yeah, there was some of you guys that hated me. Who cares, dude? There's
Yeah.
always haters, right? Senior year, like we had this group of people, right? Soup group. It was our
God.
homies, all of our good homies. Still fuck with all of you guys. You guys are great people. It was a good time. Soup group, and that's where we all bonded.
Oh, yeah.
We would go out, drink, have fun, parties everywhere. Senior year,
God.
summer, best summer of my life. Good times, and then we both were going to Winona, so we went to the same college, and then that was long story short. Like I kept like we all hung out freshman year, and then sophomore year we moved into a house together, and I decided to I wanted to vlog again because our life was just so interesting. There's so much shit going on, dude. We have so many stories to tell. We'll tell over the next 7 years here.
Yeah.
I started filming you. I think there's one day where I filmed. I mean, I made a couple other videos, but the one that really went viral was when I just gave you a drink of my mix.
Yes.
It was like a vodka. I was like, Dak, drink this. It's a vodka cranberry or some shit.
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, and I just gave you a sip, and I just did like a really close-up video of you sipping it, and you had like this fat like saliva string that came off of it. Yeah, it's a wild upcoming story right there.
Yes.
Like people were like, how'd you get famous, Dad? How do people know? Oh, I drank a drink.
I drank a mixie and I had a saliva string with it.
Yeah. It's a legendary way to, dude. That is the definition of 2024. Like my parents are probably so confused why I do these things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, because it's internet money, Mom.
Oh yeah.
It's internet money.
No, my dad 100% is just like, I don't know how you're doing it, but I mean you're doing some shit. You're making money and it's fine. Mom's just like, good for you. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's not even like the money part. It's just fun to do. Like I enjoy just
I love
talking
it.
and like making content all the time. But yeah, I mean, I think that's just like to wrap up this long ass story that we had about how Dak and I met. I think that's pretty much how it was. Like we just kind of, we kept doing things together like here and there. And I would just post random videos. Like I did a lot of TikToks. It wasn't just Dak at first. It was like,
Oh yes.
I just like to make videos all the time.
random shit.
I love making
Wilson
videos.
the cat.
Yeah, Wilson went viral once. I went viral once for the best ways to hold your shit. Like as a kid, you know how you do like the ankle up the ass? Like you just sit here and you give your ankle up your butt. Dude, it's an effective way to hold your poop in.
Yes.
It really is. Like it's very effective. So there's many ways that we had little viral spurts here and there, but then it just was a wave, dude. We got a cult fan base from it. Like people were like, more Dak, fuck you, Seth, more Dak. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to change the TikTok name to DaknSeth, or DaknSeth, and that's how it started. It just really started from there, and we just did a lot of TikToks throughout college, and, I'm beyond thankful because we didn't have to work regular jobs in college.
No.
I didn't have to work a job. We both worked on campus, but
Yeah.
like 10 hours a week. Like
No,
nothing.
literally, it was like nothing.
Yeah, I missed that shit, bro. Good times.
yes.
Good times. Dude, I look pale as fuck, bro. I do not look well.
I'm gonna pause this real quick.
You want a beer?
I need to grab another beer and I need
Yeah,
to go pee quick.
Can you get me a beer too?
I can grab you a beer.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're back. That was a good break. Got a Busch Light, latte, whatever you want to call it. Gotta love it, dude.
Oh, yes.
Not sponsored, not yet.
Oh, we'll see.
Imagine one day we're sponsored by Busch Light, bro.
Oh my God, that'd be something.
That'd
swear.
be baller, dude. I feel like Dak, you'd be a great face for Busch Light. You really would.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my drink of choice.
Yeah, it really is. You like slam those fuckers.
Oh, dude, I can drink them all day long.
You're different with drinking. Like I'm, when I drink to get drunk. Like I'm not drinking just to drink. Like, when people are like, oh, I'm gonna have a casual beer for fun. I'm like, dude, why? I'm not. If I'm gonna kill my body, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad for you. Like I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna have a beer, be whatever, chill. No, I'm gonna try to feel a buzz at least.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going balls to the wall a little bit.
Of course.
Anyway, that's what I do. And then there's you. You have like 6 beers and that's it, and you're like quiet, or you fucking have 65 and you're screaming out loud that you're on beer 15. For example, we were just last summer. We were camping at the campground, right? We were out camping. Dude, what is that dog doing? What is that fucking noise?
That is Finn chewing on his bone.
Get him out of here.
Finn, come on. Go, buddy.
Fucking chewing on his bone in my fucking podcast?
Come on.
Just throw his bone or something. I don't know. Sorry, the dog rudely interrupted us, just fucking chowing on a bone in my ear, dude. I wanted to fucking rip his face and just tell him who's boss. Anyway, we were talking about Dak's drinking habits versus mine, and I think it's just like it's a dynamic. We were on this camping trip. You were in the vibe, bro. Like we knew right away you were gonna be 100%. Fucked up by the end of the night.
Oh yes.
You didn't make it there.
I made it most of the way.
Yeah, it was close, you know. It was whatever. But anyway, we got there and we're just setting up tents and shit, and you're already on beer like 5.
Yeah.
And you're
I was.
You're making it clear. Like you're letting you're letting everybody know you're on beer 5. That's the thing. You were like, all right, beer number 7. And I'm like, Dak, I'm on beer number 1, dude. I'm not even like trying to, what are you doing? Yeah, you were just fucking ready to go.
I remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, so how many beers did you have that night?
Fuck if I know. I know you and Sigsworth had to go back and get more beer at the before the next night started. I can't
we
remember
were out of
if I
beer, but
did.
that's fine. But we paced ourselves. Like we both were pacing ourselves.
Oh no, I don't know the meaning of the word pacing.
No, you either go, like I said, you either do 6 beers or you do 70. And you're screaming out loud. Anyway, you're fun though. When you're drunk, you're all like chatty and shit, and like.
Oh, fucking the next night was like the opposite. I had a few beers. It was like calm, and then you and fucking Sigsworth were just like
fucked up, dude. There's a fireworks show there, and it's a big fireworks show, and we were watching it. I just remember like tripping on like a wire or something, like a fence wire, and I like biffed it, cut my knee open, and it was just gushing blood. And I was just licking my kneecap. Like I was just sucking the blood off my kneecap. It was just disgusting, dude. But you know, I mean, I don't know why. Why do you think you drink like that? Like why is your dynamic like that? Like
honestly, I have no fucking clue. Like it's just like depends on how am for the day, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm in a
mood
to just fucking, I'm gonna get fucking sloshed and we're going balls to the wall tonight, or if I'm just like, I don't really know if I want to do all that.
I'm gonna take it easy tonight. Yeah, you just kind of really, you don't really let everybody know. You just show up.
No, it's literally like when I decided to during my wine phase.
Oh, dude, the wine phase, man. I don't know, man. College was wine Wednesdays, and we had a wine phase. Like,
dude,
we were drinking a lot of wine.
We would get like a wine Wednesday. We'd get like 2 5-liter things of wine, and it would all be gone by the end of the night.
Slap in the bag, dude. The cheapest wine you can get, some Franzia, or what was the other one, Fella?
I think so.
Slap that bag, and dude, we would have wine Wednesday, and we would get rowdy. We'd have a good time.
My
though.
God.
It was like the best time ever. Like we were like. All about it, man.
So much just random shit would happen on those nights.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and like wine was just like a very efficient thing for us college kids because it's cheap.
Oh yes.
It can serve like 4 people.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna have a good time,
Yeah,
except
100.
you when you're throwing up because you don't know how to stop.
No, I just go. I just keep going, and then like my body's like, "Hey, you fuckhead."
Yeah, and then
just
you're puking.
fucking stop.
He's saying, "Hey, fuckhead," after you're puking your guts out. Yeah, and you're miserable, and you're like mad at us about it. I'm like, dude, you're the one drinking like that, dude. Like, what the fuck do you want us to say?
Oh yeah.
But like, I think that was the most. I don't know. Was that like your go-to? Like, do you think that was the most efficient way to like get buzzed up in college?
Oh,
was
100%.
boxed wine? Do you think so? There was nothing else that was.
Box wine was like the go-to. It tasted well,
Yeah.
and it could go down just so easy.
I think Kharkov was up there too.
Oh my god,
Kharkov was
your Kharkov phase.
It's just a cheap. You get a 175 liter or like 175 liter of Kharkov vodka. It's plastic bottle, so you know it's cheap.
Yeah,
And it was like $9 or something, or 12, maybe 12 after tax.
it was not safe.
It would last me honestly like a weekend. That's it. But that was enough. That was a $12 weekend, cheap. Because like a case of beer, that's so much liquid, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah, 100%.
I like beer here and there, but beer darts maybe for like sports.
Yeah.
But it was really like,
If it was just a purely just your drinking weekend,
Yeah.
Kharkov was the way to go.
yeah, absolutely. It was just the way that my body wanted to get drunk. Everybody else was like, "What are you doing, dude?" I'm like, drinking better than you. I don't care if I'm not drinking no Moscow Mule. A lot of people would go to the bars and spend a lot of money on drinks.
No.
Where I was like, dude, I'm already fucking tuned up. I don't need to spend any more money. So I would save a lot of money.
That was like the motto of our house, like get fucking teed up before we go to the bars.
Who the hell is trying to spend shitty money on shitty drinks at the bar?
No, because you never know what they're gonna give you. If they're gonna give you like an actual fucking drink, or if they're gonna give you some underpoured shit.
I'd rather it be really. People always complain about like at the bars, like, my drink's way too strong. I was like, well, I'd rather it be that
Yeah.
than like just fucking lemonade.
No, like if I get like an over strong drink, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna fucking drink it because
Yeah.
I paid money for this shit. It might taste like shit, but it's gonna get me fucked up.
I think it's like a level though. Like I used to be better with it, you know. Like now
yes.
I'm like a little bit more picky. I'm like,
Yeah.
college me is kind of fading away.
Oh yes.
Close
no.
that fucking yearbook a little bit, but you know,
My dad's probably the fucking same as he was in college.
he's still slinging the beers.
Dude, he always slings the beers.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. That's how it should be. I mean, my dad doesn't get drunk. Like I don't know how to get him drunk. He's just he's just got. I think it's just like so much age and like life that he just can't get like. And he like drinks IPAs and stuff and like
Yeah.
he'll get a little loose. You know, he gets a little chatty,
Yeah.
but he never gets like. Like I rarely see him tuned up. He might get a little giggly here and there, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's hard to get him. Like we'll be on vacation and it's I'm like my dad could fucking put him down.
Oh.
Me, it starts to come out. People notice. They're like,
Oh,
Seth, you're
100%.
slurring. I'm like, sorry.
No. Like my dad, you fucking you'll notice it once he
Mm-hmm.
gets that level. He's talkative. He's fucking. You can hear his laugh from like a mile away.
He's like the star of the show,
Dude,
though, right?
yeah, no, he's like a very happy, like go happy drunk kind of guy.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So I think we should talk about politics.
Oh yes,
I'm
always.
totally joking. We're not talking
Of
about
course.
fucking politics. I mean, unless we get, tuned up enough to talk about some politics. But I had some like really good topics that I was thinking through. So
Okay.
you know how humans try to pretend that we're like better than animals, in a way, like we're like there's a pyramid, like the food pyramid,
Oh, yes.
right? This is like top of the pyramid's like, we're up here at the top of the pyramid
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're whatever, like, and we just are better than animals, right? We think we are.
Yes.
We're all like animals are instinctual as fuck, right? Like cats lick their ass.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
dogs like eat their own poop.
Yeah.
It's just an instinctual thing that they don't even second guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just weird to us. But let's be real. Humans are instinctual as fuck too.
Oh yes, 100%.
So like I just want to know, what is your most instinctual thing you do that you don't
God.
like that other people, okay, to you it's like just second nature. You don't really second guess it at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's disgusting. For me, I could go first. The obvious one is for me is like my farts.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'll cup them and throw them in my face. They smell good to me. Like your own bodily scents that are bad smell
Yes.
good to you. People cap all the time. Oops, sorry, my fart stinks. I apologize, my fart stinks. No, it smells good to you. To everybody else, it smells like shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, I've smelled my farts, and I'm like, if I smell it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a fucking bad one.
Yeah. But it's not bad though to you, right? Like it doesn't smell bad, right?
It's tolerable, I would say. I would say it's tolerable to me, but like when I smell it, I'm like, ooh, this has got some shit mixed up in it.
Oof. I don't know if I needed to hear that. I just meant like, dude, I just feel like when you fart or like you have BO, it smells not bad to you, not good, but like it doesn't smell bad to you. It's like intriguing. You're like,
Yeah.
What's an instinctual thing for you, Dak? What's a very instinctual thing that is disgusting to everybody else, but to you, you don't even think about it. It's second nature.
Like for me, other people like I know like use like trimmers or whatnot to like shave their hairs or whatnot.
Yeah.
But like I always, no matter what, like I mean, at least with my nose hair, I'm always just plucking that shit.
You're plucking it
I pluck that
with
shit.
your fingers?
Yes.
What about your like chin hair?
I used to do that. Fucking,
fuck, dude,
I
why?
used to like in high school and shit.
Where's
I used
the
to,
hair go?
I didn't do anything. I'm just like I would be here and I'd feel it and just like
Where does the hair go?
I don't know.
On the ground?
Yeah, probably somewhere in JM, just like running around.
In JM?
Yeah, I would
Are you
just
talking
like
about our high school?
yes, I would just like
Ooh.
pluck my hairs in like high school and shit. I never shaved until fucking college.
Damn, Dak, what a boss. That's pretty instinctual. Dude, we're animals. We're literally fucking animals.
Dude,
We're
yeah,
literally
no.
animals.
Like we have, as animals, we have a slightly better brain capacity and slightly better endurance.
Yeah.
Than the other animals.
Right.
That's literally probably what led us to like being, as we say, the top of the food chain.
Right. We just like outplayed the cats of the world and shit and
No,
like
like
figured out
we
how
just
to
like
throw
we never got
rocks.
tired. We just kept going. When all the other animals got fucking tired, we're like, fuck you, we're gonna keep going.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's literally what it was. We just kept grinding.
Yes.
You kept grinding. That's like, we just got it, bro. And like, I know we're better than cats and dogs and shit, like intellectually and shit, but at the end of the day, we are just an animal. Like
Yeah.
we smell, we fart, we poop. We
Yes.
just do it in places that are okay. Dude, motherfuckers used to shit on the streets, like before there was sewage systems and shit, like
Just-
medieval times.
They would shit on the streets, they would shit in buckets, and then they would just fucking throw that shit outside their fucking windows. Onto
Yeah,
the streets.
That's disgusting. But I mean, that's just how it was, bro. Like,
No, it was.
Let's not forget where we came from, bro. We used to be dogs, bro.
Oh,
We used to be
100%.
dogs, and now we're kind of like leveling up a little bit. Like now people are starting to get bidets in their bathroom instead of just wiping their ass with paper, which is another topic, bro. Why the fuck? What? Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to wipe our ass with paper? Tell me where in any world we're just smearing it around, and bro, it's not like we got a clean wipe down there. You got hair.
Well, I mean, like in fucking India, they have the bidet, which is just like
Yeah, that's what I mean. The bidet.
like I think it's either like leaves or their hands, and they have like a water like pot
Yeah.
next to the toilet. I think
So it's
called
not a
lota.
bidet?
No, I think it's called like a lota,
A lota.
and
I've
it's
never
like
heard of that.
they have like a poop hand where they like wipe the butt.
Yeah.
and then they use the lota to like wash off the
Okay,
hand.
get the fucking cat out of here, bro.
Come here, little Piper.
There's so much distractions. Like we went to Dak's house to film, and I thought it'd be cool, but there's like fucking animals everywhere, so it's like
They're
really
fucking
annoying.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. But I didn't know India used what?
I think that's right.
So they use leaves and shit. You're saying?
like leaves in like their hand, and they have like
Well,
a
that's tribal, Dak. I'm trying to compare that. We use stupid shit here. I'm not saying leaves are better. That sounds like shit.
I don't know. Some leaves can be kind of soft.
I would not want to use a leaf to wipe my ass.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I have. Dude, in Canada, I used to go up there. My dad and my brother would go up there for fishing trips, and I was a
Yeah.
kid, and I was terrified of bears, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on a fishing trip all day. You're on this boat, dude, just sitting, rocking back and forth, and I had to take my dump. So I went, and they just pulled up to the shore, like the side of the lake, and let me go behind a tree and take a dookie. So I squatted behind this tree, took a dump. First of all, they're tweaking me out because they're like, "Oh, bear!" like trying to scare me. So I like grabbed this big ass leaf
Yeah.
and just wipe my ass with it. And then I had the biggest rash on my ass for like 3 or 4 days. It was not poison ivy. No, it was not.
It was not poison ivy.
No, it's just a fucking leaf. Dude, your ass is sensitive. Like you're sensitive. Your skin's sensitive to that type of shit.
Yeah.
Where we live in the world, bro, we're behind on times, bro. For the amount of, we're in 2024 and the amount of like technology and things that have happened in the past 10 years, this past decade. And we're sitting here wiping our asses with paper still, bro. And people, you go to like Japan and stuff, they have bidets and they shoot up your butt. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but I think it is.
No,
and I actually
like,
know
like the electric, like, or like the water toilets that
Right.
can just shoot up your ass, clean it out quick, and then like you're all good to go.
quick cleaning, and it's like it's just like cleaner. You're not wiping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to get into detail. We all go through this shit all the time, but it's just like why isn't this normalized? Let's change the world, bro. Like that's what we should be focused on in politics right now. We should not be focused on this border crisis. We don't care.
Yeah,
We don't care about the border crisis. That's not what we're here for. We should be focusing on our hygiene, and bidets should be like a staple in every single house that is built nowadays. Shouldn't be these stupid just toilets. We should have bidets built into these toilets. I don't know about you, but that's more important to me than some of these other crises going on.
Yeah.
I don't need to be fighting wars, dude. Come on. Bidets.
No.
I think a lot of times people like always kind of hate on like Americans too. Mm-hmm. But then I always like hear my buddies would go overseas, like they'll go to like Europe or something, and they all like fantasize like Americans. I think the only people that actually hate Americans are Americans.
probably.
Right? I feel like we're the only people talking shit about the only people talking shit about Americans are the Americans themselves and the terrorists. That's it.
Yes.
It's literally it.
Oh.
It's like terrorists and Americans talk shit about Americans.
Oh yes, 100%.
I heard a stat actually, something crazy. You know how like there's the 1% in America?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, fuck the 1%, billionaires, which fuck the 1% until I'm one of them. But anyway, like everybody hates them, right? And I found out that like globally, if it was on a global scale, Americans would be the 1%. We would be the 1%. Everyone here, even the fucking homeless people, like we'd be the 1%.
Yeah.
Like poverty here is nothing compared to other countries. There's other countries where it's literally on a different scale. Mm-hmm. And I know we have a problem and shit, but like it's a problem in other countries, bro.
Yeah.
I had another question. I think this a lot of the things I think about are like about animals, bro. Like cats, dogs, donkeys, animals. Mm-hmm. And one I was thinking about was my cat Wilson. He's just this big fur ball, right?
Oh yes.
I've never seen his wee before. And I found out that cats have, I don't know if you knew this, but cats literally have a penis, but it contracts into their body. So you don't see it. Mm-hmm. For the longest time, I actually was considering Wilson might be a female. I don't know, right? Like, I don't know what he is. Because I'd never seen his dick before, and I'm his parent, right? You should have, at some point in his life, in his childhood, when you're raising him, he should have revealed this, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his dick?
No, I've never seen his dick.
Never.
No.
Once.
No, not at all.
Yeah, exactly. Where is it? So I Googled it, found out it contracts into their body. It's like it's like a prong. It comes out.
Prong.
So it's pretty fucking dope. Does that mean, do cats have pubic hair?
I don't know. I mean, like their hair all over their body. If they would just have like specific hair for like around that area.
That means they have pubic hair over their entire body.
Yeah.
Because their hair is everywhere. I'm sorry, we're really on the butt topic today, and I think it's just because I'm hungover. Like, I genuinely don't think this will be a consistent, reoccurring topic. But where do you want to be? Do you want to be like a fucking wealthy, rich hag one day, or would you rather be like a famous celebrity that's wealthy? Like, what would you prefer? Would you want to be like that famous person with the money, or like solo, independent, hidden from the world with money, but you don't have as many friends, right? You don't have clout like that.
I don't really need the fucking clout, if I'm being honest.
All right.
I'm fine just being like ultra wealthy and I have my few friends around me. That's fucking all I need. I don't need to like have everyone all around me all the time.
Yeah. So you don't want the clout. I think that it can get annoying. You hear all these celebrities bitching about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my life's so hard. And like, whatever.
I'll be like the CEO of BlackRock. No one's fucking always recognizing it.
So you're just fucking everyone over, giving them terrible food. Dude, our foods are poison, bro. We eat poison every day in America. Like, that's another, like, what the fuck are we doing? Mm-hmm. We're all eating poison and we don't even know it.
Yeah.
We're sitting here chomping on our food, even the healthy food. Like I remember like I used to eat healthy. I would like be like, oh, I'm eating like nuts and like healthy food. And then you look on the ingredients and it's like seed oils like coated on it. And it's like seed oils like kill your body slowly. Like you're slowly dying from that shit. You don't even know it. Like you can't even be healthy if you wanted to be.
No,
here.
I know.
Like, you can't like eat healthy food. It's hard to. And then if you do eat like healthy food, it's got pesticides on it or some weird crap on it.
Yeah.
Nothing's normal, bro. We're getting poisoned slowly. That's why I'm going to run away one day, live off the grid, and we'll just start a farm. Mm-hmm. Do you want babies then?
I mean, eventually I want children.
Would you prefer a boy or girl? If you had to pick. Let's be real.
If I'm being honest, I'd probably want a boy.
Why?
They're a lot easier to manage.
Oh, that's controversial. That's going to get some people pissed off.
Oh, I bet it probably fucking will.
Well, let's hear it. Why?
Well, like, at least in my case, it's just like they're a lot simpler. They're a lot easier to like deal with and manage.
So do you have like what do you mean your case? Do you have kids that I don't know about?
No. No, like as me, I'm a pretty simple human. I don't really ask for a whole lot. Just like,
So you're saying that boys don't ask for a lot?
no, it's just we like for the most part. At least in my case, I figure out for the most part my shit. I deal with it.
You're just a simple man, dude.
Yes, I'm simple.
Yeah, but everybody's you, Dak.
No, I know not everyone's fucking me.
I'm just saying. Like,
But no,
so
I
think
know.
Yeah.
And if I were to have a kid, at least some of my genes would pass down.
Yeah.
So,
It's true. And you got some badass genes, bro.
oh God.
You pluck your chin hairs. You don't even use a shaver, bro.
No, I don't.
You're a fucking man.
Like, I don't know if I have.
Okay, we don't even
I don't think I got any right now that are like starting to come
pluckable.
out.
Oh, wait, you still currently pluck?
Yeah, I still pluck.
Dude, I have one of these like things that
Electric
does it.
shavers.
Yeah, it just goes up there and
No, I'll feel it like on the edge of my nose, and I'm just like, oh, fuck this, and just rip it out.
Hey, I mean, whatever works, dude. I think if I had to pick, I would definitely want like a boy to start. I think a boy's just the easy one in. You know, there's a lot more emotional trauma I think they go through with high school and like stuff. And I'd be like, damn, bro, like I can't really speak for him, but I don't want that, bro. I want a boy. I want to fucking wrestle him and like get him his hands dirty at a young age, you know? You know what I also want to do is get my kid jacked young, bro. I think a lot of people, I'm going to fucking throw my kid at a piano and he's going to try to be a piano wizard. I'm going to make him do piano lessons every day.
Oh,
he's going to be golf, bro.
No,
get your kid to be a pro golfer at a young age.
God, no.
That's forever.
Yeah.
You can be 95 golfing still. You're setting him up and you're setting yourself up for financial freedom, bro.
Yeah, no, my parents had me fucking doing piano when I was all the way up until middle school.
What happened?
No, they gave me the choice. They're like, you can continue piano with doing band, or you can just do band.
So I said, fuck band. I'm going to band.
I just said, fuck, I'm just doing band. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, I was decent. I was pretty decent. I could do the.
Yeah, you were. I remember you being good at band.
I could do like on the piano. I used to be able to do like the Star Wars theme song.
Oh,
and
motherfucker!
whatnot.
Nice.
But
You
like,
Star Wars. I mean, I couldn't do that.
it kind of it made percussion easier. At
Yeah.
least the xylophones or whatnot easier because it was essentially the same as a piano.
I'm not good at percussion. I literally can't tap with one hand, one beat, and the other hand. You know, I had to like learn how to get it. I couldn't do that shit ever, dude. But yeah, like I would want my kid to be, you know, like a piano wizard. You want like a kid's an investment, bro. You're spending a lot of money on this child, right? You want him to be like good at things. The best time for a child to learn or for you to become a prodigy at something or like these athletes become athletes is because they do it at the age of 6,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
So kids playing golf half the year. And then he's doing piano lessons in the background. That motherfucker's doing piano lessons. I don't care about the math. I don't want him to be a math wizard because low key, like, how much school do you use right now in your life?
Fucking like nothing.
0. Yeah, me neither. So I'm not going to have him like worry about school. I'm going to have him like doing chess matches, like all these things that can actually make money. He's an investment, bro. He's going to be ripping it, dude, at a young age. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it should be.
Shit, I didn't fucking like reading until like at least 4th grade.
At least you read though. Well, debatable. you read anime things on your
I
phone.
read like webtoons and manga.
Webkins?
Webtoons.
What's It sounds like Webkins. Like, you remember Webkins?
Yes, I remember webkins. I had like 2 of them.
Like 20, dude. Well, so you do read, okay, manga, right? Like, that's a big cult thing, so I don't want to go at it. 'Cause I think
It's a big
anime is interesting.
thing.
Dak literally only digests anime. Like, when you go on TV, he just watches anime all day, every day. Oh. Not all day, every day, but you watch anime pretty fucking
I
religiously.
watch a lot of anime.
And when you say you watch YouTube too, right? Like, I'm a YouTube kid, bro. This generation's either a YouTube kid, like we're kind of split. It's like Netflix and YouTube. Mm-hmm. I'm a YouTube kid. I can't watch Netflix. I can't stand it. Dude.
No,
people people tell me to watch Netflix. I can't do it, bro. I can't watch it.
No, I'm
Here
like
and there.
I'm like a fucking anime and YouTube guy. That's literally it.
Classic, bro. YouTube anime guy. Can't beat it. No, I literally can't watch. Like, I am solely a YouTube kid. I am the type of person where I will be brushing my teeth in the morning and my phone has YouTube on. I can't, like, I have to be stimulated constantly.
Oh, no,
I feel like an
100%.
iPad kid. I'm 24, bro. I'll be walking around. If I'm making peanut butter sandwich, I have YouTube on in the background. Like, I have it in my ear, a podcast, something. Like, I am a YouTube fucking kid.
At least here, I've been just like ripping YouTube, but usually at like my mom's, I'll just switch on. She has YouTube TV. I'll just switch on fucking like South Park in the morning and just watch some South Park.
But Dak,
as background.
That's not YouTube, bro.
No, I know.
That's different. That ain't YouTube. I'm talking about like
you're
watching
YouTube TV.
No. I'm talking about like you're watching YouTubers. I'm watching Mr. Beast. Other shit I grew up on. Casey Neistat. Jesse, what's his name? The boyfriend versus girlfriend. Dude, these is like I feel like I'm too old for this audience. But like boyfriend versus girlfriend, Vitali's ZD TV, Roman Atwood vlogs, Roman Atwood pranks, like the early Full Send Nelk Boys, like all that shit, dude. And I still watch that stuff. And now it's a lot more long form content. Mm-hmm. And one thing I can't, like, Mr. Beast crush shit. Do you watch Mr. Beast much?
I watch a little bit of it, not too much.
Yeah, obviously fucking half the world does, but the dude's a beast at it. And low key, like, when I watch his content, you can tell it's like catered for a younger demographic, but it's so entertaining that like he's literally a god at brainwashing people that like I will watch the whole video. I'm like, this was made for like a younger child, like maybe like a 15-year-old kid, and I loved it. This apartment's $100 and this one's $100 million. Stay to the end to find out. And he just like gets me, bro. I'm just like, what's going to happen? What's it going to look like? I'm so excited, dude. Dude, he's very good at what he does, bro. Like, I don't know how he does it. There's a reason he doesn't do podcasts because people just don't really care that much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, a lot of my friends aren't YouTube people. I am. Like, I know everything, ins and outs of YouTube. I've grown up watching it.
No.
I fucking love YouTube. Bro, I got into this one YouTube channel recently called the Tier List Video.
Oh, God.
It's called, like, I forgot his name. Like, I can't remember his... I'll put on the screen if I remember his name, but he does, like, tier lists for food. Like nutrient facts. And I don't give a fuck about that, right? Well, I kind of do, but I watched, like, his entire YouTube channel in, like, 2 days. Hours and hours and hours worth of shit.
Oh, no. I'm going through that right now.
With what?
I like a lot of like Minecraft YouTube.
Yeah.
I've been going through like because I watched like Forge Labs and whatnot. So
Oh yeah, I binged his shit, bro. I didn't even play Minecraft.
And like the past couple days I've been going through like Shadow Mech.
How many hours do you think you've watched on that? Pull out your screen time right now.
Oh my God.
Pull out your screen time. I'll show you right now. I bet you my screen time number one on my phone is definitely going to be probably going to be.
I don't know how much my screen time would show up like.
Why are you watching on the TV?
Yeah, I watch it on the TV.
Oh. It might, because if it's your account. Is it your account?
Yeah, it's my account.
Okay, then it might show up. You might have to like look at your other device.
I'm trying to fucking think where screen time is.
Just search it on your settings. You drunk?
Maybe.
22 hours and 25 minutes of screen time. It's Saturday, so it's been a whole week. Give me a break.
Oh my God.
What's your screen time, Dak?
Well,
This is just YouTube. Sorry, I'm not. My total screen time this week. Click on week.
I think it's just showing me like what it is for my phone. My phone, I've had a lot.
Well, let's see.
Of time reading,
aka reading anime comics.
my webtoons. I've had so far this week. I've had 37 hours.
Holy fudge.
Just reading my webtoons.
Oh my God, Dak. 32 hours reading?
37.
37? Yeah, what's your total screen time?
62 hours and 29 minutes.
I literally haven't met anybody that has it more than me because mine's bad. Mine's 55. So I'm not like I can't even make fun of you, but mine's no, it just refreshed. My YouTube's 31 hours this week.
Literally.
I watched 31 hours of YouTube this week.
My breakdown for it on my phone says information and reading is 38 hours 29 minutes.
What's your most used app then? So it's probably your webtoons?
It's called right now it's called Tapas.
Okay.
It's what I use. It's one of the apps I use to read webtoons.
Mine's 31 hours YouTube, 5 hours Snap, Instagram 3 hours, TikTok 3 hours, Notes app 1 hour. That's the last thing we'll look at.
My daily average is 8 hours and 55 minutes.
Mine's 7 hours and 59 minutes. So you got a whole last hour on me. You're on your phone more than me, but mine's entertainment 31 hours, social media 14, productivity and finance 4 hours.
No,
it's probably me looking at terrible bets and stocks.
Yeah, mine's like information reading 38 hours and 29 minutes. Social is 10 hours and 35 minutes.
Hey, dude,
and games is 6 hours and 57 minutes.
Hey, you know what? I mean, hopefully a lot of you guys are spending your time, your hours watching and listening to this podcast because we're going to be doing this every single freaking week.
Oh, yes.
There will be a few weeks here and there where we can't do it, but we're going to try to do this consistently every single week. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, the topics will not only be about poop. We will mature as we go. You will be able to watch us mature. That's the exciting part. You're going to see us mature and grow up like big boys.
100%.
Dak and I are going to try to chip away at this once a week. We're going to talk about our life. You know, we'll talk about more current events. We're just kind of this is more of just like get to know us, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you probably already fucking hate us for what we've talked about today. I think this is going to be a consistent podcast that we're going to try to do on a weekly basis. Probably upload them like every like Wednesday or something, but we'll usually record these on a Saturday because Dak doesn't work on Saturdays.
Yeah, so it works well.
Yep. Or I could just interview you at Walmart, and then we could do podcasts at Walmart, right? You probably
that would be
pretty fucking easy. You don't even work.
I do work.
All
I mean, I have like.
I'm not calling you out. I'm not trying to. No, you do work, but there's a lot of time where you don't have to work.
Like I'll spend like 30 to 40 minutes at a time out in the lot.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I'm like inside the garage for 20 minutes.
There ain't no carts to push. There ain't nothing to do.
Oh yeah,
right. So I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about like we'll get into a lot of current events and like our thoughts on things in the world too. So we'll be serious here and there, and maybe I'll make Dak cry one day, get him emotional, stir up the pot a little bit.
It's never gonna fucking happen.
We're gonna see, dude. We're gonna see. This is the best podcast you will ever watch in your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed every single minute of this podcast because we're going to do it more and more and more. And we're going to be in your face every single freaking day. So, no, I love y'all. I think it's going to be a fun time, and I really do. But yeah, we're going to try to do these pretty often. And I think the reason we do these podcasts is because they're fun, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They're fun. I don't care if there's 10 of you guys watching. If there's 10 of you guys ever listening or watching to this, thank you. That would be sick because it's fun to do this. And I think we have a good insight. You know, there's a lot of podcasts out there. It's very oversaturated. I get it, right? Like I'm not trying to compete with fucking Call Her Daddy, Alex Cooper, okay? I'm not trying to do all that crap. What I'm saying is we are two average Joes with average Joe lives. And I think a lot of the other people are celebrities and rich people and people that have these crazy outlooks on everything in life. And, you know, we have a great insight on the everyday life.
I mean, I'm wearing a fucking grout fit right now.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got on?
I got my gray pajama bottoms on with a gray long sleeve.
I don't even know what I'm wearing. I have like Christmas socks on and shit. Yeah. But yeah, podcasting's fun, yo. Stick around with us. We're going to get better at this too. I think we did pretty good, I would say, for our first round podcast, dude. I think it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
The schedule will eventually come out. We don't even have a name for this podcast yet. I think it's going to be called 1030 Brekky.
Oh, God, 1030
We'll explain why it's 1030 Brekky in a different podcast, but we're rolling with 1030 Brekky. This is DaknSeth, and you just enjoyed a great podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned for more. This is literally the best podcast in the fucking world. So,
yes, it is.
Follow us on all of our social medias at DaknSeth, Instagram, Snapchat at DaknSeth362. We put a lot of fun content up there, things that we think that are hilarious on the internet. We're not going anywhere. So if you hate us, I love you. If you love us, I love you. Anything else, Dak, before we go?
Oh no, I think you said most of it.
Yeah, I like to talk. Dak's a good little sprinkle on top. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Seth.
100%.
This is Dak. We're Dak and Seth. Peace out, motherfuckers.